Hello humans, it's me again. And today I have Vaati's Return Part 39. We've come so far, and this is the last normal section of the Wind Temple / the Nightmare Temple, because in Part 40 we're going to get to the boss. So, anyhow, let's jump back into the adventure. Part 39. Room 28 of the Wind Temple proves to be difficult for Masaru. There are 2 pits in the floor, and in front of the pit closest to the next door is an Igor. The floor is rather wet and swampy, so 3 biodecubabas have sprouted and are waiting hungrily in pools of water. So, I can defeat these Igors with my arrows, right? Masaru asks. That is correct, Midna says. Masaru doesn't even have to fire an arrow, however, as the stupid Igor takes a step forward and plunges into the pit. No, the Igor was not the problem. It was the biodecubabas who troubled Masaru. How dumb, Masaru says, laughing at the Igor's failure. While Masaru is laughing, the biodecubabas pop out of the water partway and attack his legs. That hurts, Masaru cries out. It takes 2 failed attempts for Masaru to defeat the 3 biodecubabas. After that, though, Masaru is greatly awarded with 2 keys and 2 chests. As usual, the chests award rupees, so now Masaru has 13,252 rupees. After that, he gathers the 2 keys and goes to the next rooms. In room 29, there are 3 holes in the floor. There is also another puddle. A Dexy Hand, an Igor, a green choo-choo, a Poe, and a skullfish are the enemies in this room. Ew, it's stinky in this room, Masaru points out. It is pretty swampy, Midna says as the foul wind hits her in the face. Masaru cuts the wind and then fights off the enemies. He manages to not die in this room and is quickly rewarded with a treasure chest. Inside the chest is 247 rupees. Now Masaru has 13,499 rupees. The next door is locked, but because Masaru received 2 keys back in room 28, this is not a problem. Room 30 is the last room before the boss room. There are 2 holes in the floor and tons of Midna's favorite enemies, the black bows. Hey, Masaru! Midna yelps as the wind current and the black bows push her into a hole in the floor. Oh, Midna! Masaru cries out. There are 20 black bows altogether. Some of them latch onto Masaru as he is turning the air current off. They slow him down, so he trudges toward the hole. Midna is hanging on by her hair hand. You always thought it was so funny every time I fell into a pit, Masaru says. Yeah, well, Midna says. Masaru reaches into the pit and yanks Midna back up. Gotcha, Masaru says. Yay, you saved me. I could have saved myself, though, Midna says. Masaru smiles as Midna stands on solid ground again. After that, his spin attacks half the black bows, and Midna uses an energy ring to defeat the other half. Finally it is over, Midna says. There still is the boss, but yeah, Masaru says. Come on, let's go, Midna says. Masaru sticks the Wind Temple boss key into the keyhole and turns. Ker-chunk! The door unlocks. And that's all for this. As I said, the boss is in the next part. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe so you can be notified when the next part comes out. Bye!